All rise. Hear, hear, court's now in session. Honorable Judge Cropp is presiding.
Please bring in the accused. Bailiff, could you please read the charges?
The accused, Jesus of Nazareth, has been charged with being involved with sorcery, witchcraft, and other black arts, and with blasphemy, claiming that he is the Son of God.
Thank you. How do you plead? Very well. Bring in the first witness.
Please state your name and occupation. Shouldn't I swear on something? We've been over this already. Just do what I tell you. Your name and occupation. Jacob, I'm a pig farmer. You do a good business running pigs? Used to. How do you mean? I didn't find him until he came around. By he, I'm sure you're referring to the accused. Yes. What did he do? There's this place near the Sea Galilee where I like to keep my pigs. They have good mud there. Why do you keep them so far away from your house? Ever smelled a pig? Anyway. At the time, there were these two crazy guys. I mean crazy. They used to yell at people who walked the streets and cut themselves with rocks. The town tried chaining them down once, but only they broke the chains. So everybody just tried to leave them alone. Jesus and his disciples were on the boat, and the time they reached the shore, those two crazy guys knelt down to Jesus.
So saying that they knew them, they even showed him honor by kneeling to him?
Yes.
Go on.
Next thing you know, says boom bah, those guys are right as rain, and my pigs are acting crazy.
How do you mean?
They're biting each other, trying to trample each other, and everything got so crazy they ran themselves off the cliff and drowned in the sea.
And you witnessed this yourself?
No, my servant came and told me. I mean, yes, I saw the whole thing.
An eyewitness on it, and now you have no pigs?
I got nothing, and it's all his fault.
How do you think he was able to do this?
It's the only thing I can figure. He has some connection to the spirit world or something.
So you're saying that he's the master of demons?
I don't know if I go that far. I mean, yes, he has to be working under the power of Beelzebub.
Thank you. No further questions.
Anything you'd like to add? No? Anytime you want to speak up, just let me know. Next witness.
Please state your name and occupation.
Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you about the terms of my testimony.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
You know, you said like in my testimony you pay me 100.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
We'll talk later after though. My name is Mary and I'm the wife of Bill as the potter.
And what is your connection to the defect?
A very loose one, I'm sure.
Get on with it.
Let's see. It would have to be about 3 years ago. That's right, we were about to celebrate our 3rd anniversary, and that's when it happened at our wedding.
That's when what happened?
Okay, the long story is this. It was my husband's and my wedding day. Well, he wasn't my husband yet, but never mind. Actually, he was at this point.
Get to the point.
Sorry, it was the reception after a ceremony. Now, don't get me wrong. Most of my family is very moral, God-fearing individuals, but everyone's got a few black sheep, if you catch my drift.
Enlighten me.
Well, we were more than 2 hours into a festus when we ran out of wine. Actually, come to think of it, it was my husband's relatives that were.
I'm not going to say it again.
There I am wondering what we're going to do, you know, because we don't want to look cheap, when all of a sudden these people are coming up to us, congratulating us on great tasting wine. I'm wondering, did someone go down to the store? But then some of my servants told me what had happened. That Jesus fell over there, had them fill up jugs with water. May I emphasize well water? He has them fill up these jugs. There's a little hocus pocus on them, and somehow he turned the water into wine.
Then what happened?
Well, like I said, everybody's coming up to us saying what great wine it is, saying we're the best hosts ever. I didn't cause a scandal. What were we supposed to do? We took credit for it. But I can tell you this, we've never had him over to our house to look at our wedding pictures.
Would you be willing to say that he used this only able by satanic power?
I don't know any other explanation. I mean, I love a good sleight of hand trick as much as the next person, but water into wine, I think that's a little creepy.
Thank you, your witness. Oh, that's right. You don't have anyone to defend you. I'm sorry.
You may step down. Next witness.
Please state your name and occupation. Lazarus, Weaver. And what's your association with the accused? Look, I don't want any trouble. Neither do we. We just want the truth. Now, answer the question. He's been over my house a few times. And? He raised me from the dead. What did you say? He did what? Raised me from the dead. I suggested in his court that you died, and Jesus somehow brought you back to life. Don't know how else you can take it. So what happened? How did you die? My doctor had me on this high-fat, low-protein diet. I never knew he was that good at medicine, but he's the only one in town. Anyway, I'm there weaving. I get this thing in my chest. I can't see that good, and I black out. But you didn't just black out? No. No, you died? Well, after a few days, it was really painful. Then what? While I was sick, my sister sent word to Jesus to come help me. To heal you? Maybe mostly because he was our friend. How touching. So did he hurry right to your side? What am I saying since you're such good friends? I'm sure he must have. No. No? No. No, he waited until you were dead. Is that right? 4 days dead. And what were you doing those 4 days? I can't talk about that. No, I'm serious. I can't tell anyone about what I saw there. Fine, but you agree that you were not just sleeping? No, I wasn't sleeping. So, okay, Jesus shows up. He asks my tomb to be opened, and I hear this voice. Lazarus, come out. Next thing I know, I'm hopping out of the tomb covered in bandages. Have you ever seen anyone else who came back to life in the way you did? No. So you're saying you're the only person you know who's been raised from the dead? I've heard of others. We're not here to tell a rumor. Only fact to raise someone from the dead would take some pretty strong powers, wouldn't you say? Well, he's a very... Yes or no? Yes. Would you consider yourself a godly man? Yes. Can you raise people from the dead? No. Neither can I, neither can the judge, neither can any one member of the jury. There's only one explanation for such events occurring, and they all seem to point to the same thing. Jesus of Nazareth is in the company of devils. That's not true. I'm done with this witness. I ask that his last comment be stricken from the record.
So ordered, you may step down.
But
Leave. Any more witnesses?
No, Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
Do you want to answer any of these who accuse you? What about this other charge? That you claim to be the Son of God. This is very strange for an innocent man to remain silent against such accusation. Is this what all your teaching amounts to? Silence in the face of evidence?
I spoken openly to the world. I spoke in synagogues and in the temple, where all the Jews come together, and I spoke nothing in secret.
How dare you address me that way? Am I one of your followers that you can treat me with disrespect? Answer me. Do you say that you're the Christ?
If I tell you, you don't believe, and if I ask a question, you won't answer. But from now on, the Son of Man will be seated at the right hand of the power of God.
Are you the Son of God then?
Yes, I am.
What further need do we have a testimony? We've heard it ourselves from his own mouth.
Blasphemy. He claims to be the Messiah. He must be put to death. Guards! Take this liar to Pilate. You just signed your death warrant. Members of the jury, thank you for your time, but
I was wrong.
What is your problem?
Take it.
We don't want your money.
But I entreated an innocent man.
Well, that's your problem now, isn't it?
Take it back. He's innocent.
Judas, he has already been convicted. Keep the money.
Convicted, what have I done?
Bailiff, please excuse the jury.
What am I supposed to do with this?
We can't keep it. It's blood money.
So, what should we do with it?
I don't know, but we must get rid of it.
Are we sure we're doing the right thing?
People like this Jesus are a dime a dozen, and maybe we bent the rules a little bit to get what we wanted. But trust me, in a year or two from now, no one will remember his name. Now come on, let's finish this.
Thank you, everyone. Didn't they do a wonderful job? Now, we all know that the children did a great job, and we are so appreciative of all they've done. They practiced many, many times. But we also want to thank Kathy Atkins for what a wonderful job she did. She worked very hard to get this put together, and we are so appreciative. And we know that Jesus loves these little children, and she devotes her life to that. So, and I'm going to cry, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to her.